Before we rebuild the giant, we begin with what survived: doned, bone, scale, and a question. From these fragments, scientists estimate a sauropod nearly 27 meters long. The animal was not guessed from imagination. Its size begins with measurements. But the skull and teeth were not found, so the face must be rebuilt carefully, not invented. The result is not a monster. It is a giant plant eater built for reach, weight, and endurance. On the ground, its size would have been felt before it was fully seen. How big was Nagatitan chaiyaphumensis, and what might Thailand's 27-meter giant have looked like in life? The easiest way to understand Nagatitan is not to look at it alone, but beside smaller lives. Its neck was the key to its profile, Arden, a living bridge between the ground and the canopy. Its exact colors are unknown. A careful reconstruction should stay natural, muted, and believable. The legs were not built for speed. They were built to hold a moving hill of flesh and bone. A body this large does not hurry. It transfers weight, step by step, through the ground. From the forest floor to the lower canopy, Nagatitan occupied an enormous vertical space. The face is where imagination must be most controlled. Without a skull, certainty ends. One possible face pound, not a final answer, but a careful reconstruction from relatives and preserved bones. Whatever its exact face, the body is unmistakable. A long-necked, long-tailed giant on 4 living columns. Beside water, its height becomes easier to read. Legs like columns, body above the bank, neck reaching down from a great distance. The trees are not decoration. They are measuring sticks for an animal almost impossible to understand without context. A long neck is not just dramatic. It is access pawned to food others cannot reach. This is the image to remember. Not a monster, but Thailand's long-necked giant. The tail was not decoration. It was part of the balance system of an animal built at enormous scale. Beside the tail alone, smaller dinosaurs reveal how much living mass stretched behind the body. On soft ground, the body becomes measurable. Weight writes itself into mud.
Even after the animal moves on, its footprint can become a tiny landscape of its own.
To understand its height, look at the trees. The animal's body stayed low and heavy, but its neck reached into another world. The profile is a balance of 5 visual ideas: small head, long neck, heavy body, long tail, and pillar-like legs. The science graphic becomes a living body peen, but the proportions must stay the same. At the river, scale becomes physical. Water that hides smaller animals barely reaches the giant's lower legs. The animal's size is not just visual. It changes water, mud, plants, and sound. The smaller animals do not need to understand the giant. They only need to feel the ground and water move. For AI video, the most important rule is consistency. Same size, same body plan, same cautious head.
When the skull is missing, the safest visual choice is distance, silhouette, and foliage, horrid, not a dramatic face close-up. The face is suggested, not declared. The body carries the evidence more strongly.
Again and again, the correct image is the same: long neck, long tail, massive body, 4 living pillars. The world around it becomes the measuring system: river, trees, smaller dinosaurs, flying reptiles, and ancient crocodile relatives.
If the viewer remembers only one shape, it should be this one.
Nagatitan was probably remembered best by its outline: a long-necked giant, heavy-bodied and 4-legged, reconstructed with caution.
This is not a finished photograph of the past. It is the best living image the evidence allows.
The body we imagined returns to the source. Fragmentary fossil evidence and careful science.
Nagatitan was not just big. It was a shape the Earth had not shown us from Southeast Asia until now.
This is the shape science can safely remember. Long neck, long tail, massive body, and 4 living columns. Its size is clearest when another dinosaur passes beneath it. Large animals made small by a larger world.
Rivers help measure the giant too, a ton, by the height of its legs, the reach of its neck, and the weight of each step.
The neck gave Nagatitan height, the legs gave it support, the tail gave it balance. Together, they made the giant.
The body is evidence-based. The face is cautious. The size is estimated, not imagined.
This is the safest image to carry forward. A real giant, rebuilt with restraint, standing inside a real ecosystem. Every image returns to this: a fossil, a name, and the careful work of rebuilding what time has hidden.
Nagatitan was not only large, it was a shape olive, newly recovered from stone, and now visible again.